What is up? My name is Justin Allen and welcome to today's success video. Today I'm in Barcelona, Spain, and the topic of today's video is all about... What was my video? Today's video is all about staying focused, alright? Which is perfect because I just lost focus there. And basically what I'm going to talk to you about in today's video isn't about staying focused in terms of, maybe having ADD and getting distracted, or about procrastinating. If you want to watch a video on how to be more productive, click here and go to my 5 key steps to being more productive. Today's video is actually about a bigger thing, a bigger reason why most people fail to build their business. And what that is long-term focus. And what that comes down to is motivation. Motivation. So many times, the first 90% of building your business is just as easy or just as hard as the last 10%. Because mentally what happens is we forget about the importance, about the initial drives that we had when we started the project. Staying focused in reality is more about staying motivated. Now, our motivations, the things that really drive them, are things that we have goals towards, okay? So many people have wishes or hopes, and those things aren't motivation. What's motivating is if you believe something will happen, and then thinking about it every day, visualizing it, and then what happens is you just want it to happen, so you take action, so you stay focused, so you stay motivated. Now, a lot of times what happens is we get demotivated, maybe by friends, maybe by family, and the reason why that happens is people don't really understand what we're trying to do, right? The 9-to-5 grind is something that has been widely accepted, and people who see other people trying to get out of it, well, it just disproves the haters, right? And it disproves what they're doing, and it disproves, their everyday life and what they bought in to believe in, that, you can go to school, get a good job, work hard, go retire, and all that kind of stuff. So when you're doing something extra, naturally, there's going to be people that aren't too happy because they don't really want to see you succeed, because then it basically, by the law of standards, it's kind of like them failing. All right, motivation. Whether you believe you can or you believe you cannot, either way, you are right. Henry Ford said that, and it's something very, very true, that if you believe you can do it, you will be able to, and if you don't, well, you just won't. And a big part of that is you lose the motivation to strive, to hustle, to overcome obstacles if you have that doubt in your mind. So you need to clear all doubt. You know what you want to do. You have to tell yourself, I'm not going to give up until I succeed. And you need to be motivated by thinking about your goals, right? What do you want to achieve? And realize that if you hustle, if you work every day, if you stay focused, you're going to be able to do that. So stay on track. Don't just ditch your product idea because you have a new idea or something like that, okay? Because what happens is if you ditch your idea, right, and you could have gone with this one idea, and you would have figured it out, maybe had some downfalls, then reached success, what happens is you have to start all over. Now, let me tell you something, it's not necessarily good, all right, to just stick with one idea your whole life. If it's failing, if it's proving that customers aren't interested, then you might need to ditch it. But think about your goals, okay? This is more about goals over progress, all right? Progression transcends whatever you're working on. Think about that. Motivation is the real focus. The reason why you might not be succeeding is because you need to keep in mind your goals. You need to understand that they are real. That way you hustle, you do everything you can to achieve them. Whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, either way, you are right. I made today's video because we just biked all the way to the top of Barcelona, and it's something that, if you believe you'll be able to do it, you'll just do it. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. So think about that, focus on it, understand that real focus is motivation. Figure out what you want, the why of what you want. Picture it, it's real. Just stay on track, stay focused, and the motivation will come once you visualize that every day and you make it real and you really are emotionally tied to your goal. So that's it. Don't let anyone bring you down. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.